Hey, how's everybody doing? So, I'm thinking of starting to go live more often and see how that goes. Probably, probably around noon, most often will be the best time for me. Um, so, I was looking, and that would make it like 7 or 8 p.m. in Europe. I don't know where the most of my subscribers are. Um, I know they're kind of strewn around, but I know there's a lot in the United States. So, um, it's going to be kind of open, like anything you want to talk about. Um, yeah, anything you want to bring up is cool. This is kind of a good test. My my ears being weird. When I talk, it's fluctuating. Um, Definitely when I don't talk, my tinnitus goes down. So it's kind of like I'm talking through. My hearing's pretty bad. My hearing's really really bad in my left ear. Considered, I mean, my right ear is like 100%, I would say, compared to my left ear. I'm gonna start doing some Flonase again and just see what happens. Um, Because last night I'm sleeping and I'm feeling kind of congested. Not like I'm getting sick or anything, but that's just frustrating that the ENT didn't give me a little more time to explain. Um, I'm trying to set up another appointment to get the tube in my ear because it's not a tube, it's just the incision. So it's like the beginning. I don't know why you just didn't put a tube in. It was so frustrating. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna go live at noon, and um, I should be able to. I'm gonna do it on my this laptop that I have. See how that goes. It's a bigger screen, obviously, so I can read like, questions. Um, it was cool. Yesterday, I went to a Cascade Party meeting, which is Chris Novoselic's. He has a political party, and that was interesting to hear what's going on. It was right down the street from where I live too, and yeah, there's like 25 people there or so, and got to put in my 2 cents on the homeless crisis in Tacoma and the price of rents and just things and how they've changed. And I had to say hi to Chris and talk to him a little bit. So that was good. I don't see him very often. Um, hopefully we can catch up a little more. That would be good. So anyway, yeah, I will. I'll see you guys at noon, and I want to try to make this consistent. Part of the reason being, it kind of keeps me like kind of keeps my mind occupied and seeing how my concentration is, because this causes problems with concentration. Um, so yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about. So I mean, that's totally cool. Of course, if anybody's rude, I mean, that doesn't really happen anymore. I'm not trying to get like so many subscribers. There's like, people coming out of the woodwork. It's like in the YouTube world, people always think the more viewers, the more subscribers, the better. I won't, maybe you'll make some money, but it only causes more chaos, you know. I mean, that's really the fact of it. People want to make money, doing it. You know, I've found that having fewer subscribers, like I have different people that comment, and the right people will find my channel, and there's always, whatever you want to call it, like trolls or whatever, I've had it before. I remember when COVID started, um, you might even be able to find that video. There's a couple of videos. Oh, I did some live, and I remember like there was people that would come on. And I guess they were kids, and they would be like, "You're gonna die, all you old, everyone older than 30 is gonna die. You're gonna be dead," right? Like, I don't know. They'd probably just go through, find lives where some guy looks like he's 40 or older, and just tell them they're gonna die, or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, that's always fun. At this point, and yeah. Anyway, I'm happy to be alive. Yeah. So on that note, um, yeah, I guess having to, it's like last night there was quite a few people I talked to that I had never met before, and at a couple times there was like four people talking, and I'm trying to listen, and it's so difficult. Um, when Chris was just talking, everybody was quiet. I could hear him. Um, I could hear him pretty good. I mean, I guess like he's pretty loud talker, but even being next to like three other people and talking, um, yeah, it's becomes very challenging to listen because of this in my ear. I'm gonna start doing Flonase. Even that the last time that I did Flonase, it seemed like it helped. It like cleared up. So that was like the beginning of only the first week of September, and then it got bad again, and I kept doing Flonase, and the ear thing came back. So that's when I got really frustrated. I was like, okay, I looked up and I talked to the nurse, and they were like, well, no, it shouldn't be coming back, fuck, man, who knows? That's why it's like, um, my CT scan isn't until November 21st, and I'm going to go to the doctor in between that too. Try to get this tube put in, and I'm going to see my regular doctor. My blood pressure's been a little wonky, but I got a okay sleep last night, so it's a little better. The night before, I didn't, and my blood pressure was weirder, so the stress level raises my blood pressure with this, because I hear my fucking heart, you know? I can hear how my heart's doing. Like if I go for a walk, I can hear my heart. I can hear my heart. It's weird. That's fucked up, right? So anyway, see you guys at noon.